In this video, I'm gonna tell you 6 different ways that you can increase the views that you're getting on YouTube. Let's go. I'm Nick Nimmin, welcome to Uscreen, where we help you monetize your videos online. In this video, I wanna let you know that there are no extreme measures that we're taking. These are just practical tactics and strategies that you can use to get more views on YouTube. The very first step is to create a viewing loop. A viewing loop, just in case you're not familiar with the term, it's also called by other things. I personally like to call it a watch time trap when I'm making videos for my channel. But a viewing loop is where you basically lead your viewers into relevant content on your channel through YouTube's built-in features. Basically how it works is while someone is watching your videos, basically the people that are already coming into your YouTube channel, you recommend content that is relevant to the video that they are currently watching and encourage them to go watch that additional piece of content. For example, if you have a video that you've already made that is on the topic that you're currently talking about to where it would make sense for your viewers to go from the current video to the other video, let them know about it because they're already interested in the topic that you're talking about right now anyway, so you're doing them a favor and yourself a favor by letting them know that you have that additional content. And as content creators, when you are putting out content on a regular basis, there's gonna be a lot of people that are coming into your YouTube channel that haven't seen a lot of your other content, so you want to let them know that you have those other videos available. A great way to do this, like I mentioned, is to use YouTube's built-in features. You wanna make sure that you're using your end screens, that you're pinning comments in your videos, that you're recommending other content that they're likely to watch. You can do this with the card feature. You can even use your video description to where you're linking to relevant playlists that your viewers might be interested in based on the piece of content that they're currently watching. The next thing that you can do to get more views to your YouTube channel is to focus a little bit more on YouTube SEO, which is otherwise known as search engine optimization. Being able to optimize your videos for search is one of the best parts about YouTube. And the reason for that is because people are going onto YouTube every single day, every minute, every second. As you're watching this video, people are on YouTube looking for things to watch based on things that they're interested in. In fact, you might have even found this video through YouTube search if you were looking for more ways to get views on your YouTube channel. When it comes to YouTube search, there are a handful of factors involved that you really need to make sure that you're paying close attention to. The very first thing, of course, is your title. You want to make sure that your title is compelling, but you also want to make sure that your title contains keywords or keyword phrases that people might be looking for. And if you're thinking, hey, how do I know what people are even looking for? A really easy way to figure it out is to start typing the topics that you normally talk about into YouTube search and see what pops up. Those are the auto suggestions given by YouTube, and those are based on the things that people look for. One thing I want you to keep in mind if you are targeting search as a traffic source is to make sure that you are optimizing your titles for YouTube systems and also for humans, because if humans don't click on them, then it's not gonna do you any good. And that brings me to the second thing when it comes to optimizing your videos for search. You wanna make sure that your thumbnail is also compelling. Inside of our analytics as content creators, YouTube gives us something called our CTR, or click-through rate, on our thumbnails. If you are targeting YouTube search, you wanna make sure that you keep your click-through rate as high as possible compared to the amount of impressions that you're getting on your video. Because your thumbnails, just like your titles, if people are not clicking on them, then YouTube isn't going to continue showing them to people. Your descriptions are another part of optimizing your video for search because you want to make sure that you're including relevant words in your description that represents what the video is that you're talking about. So you want to think about relevancy in terms of what it is that people are looking for as well. Now, one more thing that you want to keep in mind when you are targeting search traffic is how long people watch your videos is a really important part of it as well. If people are clicking your videos, but they're not watching your videos, then that video is going to be seen as a low quality video. So because of that, you want them to click, but you also want them to watch the video for a fair amount of time. That basically lets YouTube know that it's a quality experience for the viewer. You were able to get them to click, you're able to get them to watch for an extended period of time, and you can go ahead and put icing on that cake by getting them to further engage with your comments, like your video, share your video, add your video to playlists, and so on. Now let's put this into a real life example. Let's say that you are on YouTube and you're looking for how to change a bike tire. You can see that this video here is a great match for your search. The title's a great match for your search, and the thumbnail is accurate to what's included in the video. Now let's check out their description. The description is also rich in context and keywords. As you can see, that's a pretty simple package to put together. You just have to think it through in terms of what it is that you're offering and what it is that people are looking for. The third step to getting more views on YouTube is to focus on the long tail. On YouTube, there are a ton of people fighting for attention on the major topics that people are always looking for in pretty much every niche. You can see this for yourself if you search for any topic on YouTube. When the page loads, there's only a handful of results to choose from. Of course, you can scroll down the page and you're going to see more results, but the stuff that people are clicking on the most that's right there when the page loads. To get around this and to give yourself a better chance of being discovered in search so that you can start capitalizing on some of that search traffic is to actually go for search terms that are not as competitive. Those topics have fewer searches, but they also have less competition. But I do want to put this disclaimer in here and say that if you do have a really strong channel or you're really good at getting people to click on your thumbnails and titles and keep people watching and engaging in your content, if you're really good at all that, feel free to target competitive terms. Another thing I want to mention is if you are targeting long tail terms on YouTube, make sure that they're evergreen, because if they're evergreen, that basically means that for a long period of time, people are going to continue finding that content in search. Another thing that you can do to get more views on YouTube is to create an amazing experience for your viewers that encourages them to keep watching and keep coming back to your channel. YouTube relies on user experience data like watch time, shares, likes, dislikes, comments, even playlist ads. But watch time and click-through rate are the two most important things on the platform. You gotta get people to click and you gotta get people to watch your content for an extended period of time. In fact, here's a quote directly from YouTube. Your content benefits when it leads viewers to spend more time watching videos, not just on your channel, but anywhere on YouTube. Watch time is measured in cumulative minutes watched, and each video uploaded, as well as every channel on YouTube, is ranked by watch time. Channels and videos with higher watch times are likely to show up higher in search results and recommendations. That means the longer that people watch, the more exposure you're going to get. And just in case you're wondering, hey Nick, how do I get people to watch my videos for a longer period of time? Here's some things that you need to make sure that you're keeping in mind. On the technical side, make sure you have clear sound quality, great video quality, captions and subtitles. Make sure that you adjust your camera angle in some way, and cutaways to relevant content can also be helpful. These graphics on the screen right now are a perfect example of that. On the verbal side of things, quickly explain the point in your video, create a video hook that grabs the viewer's attention when they first start watching, allude to upcoming points in the video. For example, in just a few minutes, we'll talk about X, but first. Use rhetorical devices to keep people interested. But wait, there's more. Another thing to keep in mind when you're trying to improve how long people watch your videos is to make sure that you have a really deep understanding of who it is that you're trying to reach. For example, if you're trying to reach a younger demographic, then your music choice might be different than if you're trying to reach an older demographic. If you're trying to reach a younger demographic, the pacing of your video and the editing style might be completely different than if you're trying to reach an older demographic. So all of those things are really important to make sure that you're keeping in mind so that you can make sure that not only you're making content that you enjoy, but you're also making content that the people that you're making the content for can also enjoy. If you do that and you focus on adding value to the people that are watching your videos, you will get more watch time. The next thing that will bring you more views on YouTube is collaboration. Collaborations are a really important part of being a content creator on YouTube, and you can really grow your channel quickly based on who it is that you're collaborating with. The idea is that you share your audience with the people that you're collaborating with. Now, when you're collaborating, a quick tip for you is to make sure that when you are doing a collaboration that it makes sense for the viewers to cross over. So if you have a channel about fitness, you might not necessarily want to collaborate with a channel about hair care. Or if you have a motivational channel, you might not necessarily want to collaborate with somebody who makes tech videos. The closer the match in content between you and the person that you're collaborating with, the more crossover that you're going to have when it comes to viewers saying, yeah, I'm interested in this channel, but they make similar content, so I'm also interested in what they're doing over there. I'm going to head over and I'm going to subscribe to their channel, and I'm going to keep coming back and watching their videos as well because they are also making content that I'm interested in. The next way to get more views on YouTube is to make sure that you're making content that is discoverable for bringing in new viewers, while also making sure that you're making content that's taking care of the people that are already subscribed to your channel. Here's what I mean. Of course, you want to take care of your subscribers because those are the people that are going to keep coming back and watching more and more of your content. But if the content that you're making is only serving the people that are subscribed to your YouTube channel, then your channel can't grow. However, if you are making content that serves your subscriber base, the people that are already subscribed to your channel, and then you're also making content that is going out to a wider audience because you're targeting search or you're making topics that are a little bit more broad, that gives you the opportunity to get in front of new viewers, and new viewers is what makes your channel grow. As your channel grows, more and more people are going to keep watching your videos over and over again, and that creates that snowball effect that you often see on YouTube. With all of this information, as long as you are making content that is discoverable for your current viewers and for new viewers, as long as you really focus hard on the viewer experience in terms of how can I make a quality piece of content that my viewers will really love. Make sure that your titles and thumbnails are compelling so it'll make people want to click on them. And of course, keep publishing videos so you can give yourself the opportunity to keep improving all of these things. Focus on that and you'll be on the right path. To learn more about YouTube and making money with video, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.